Welcome to Joyful Jen Yoga. Today is a gentle practice to just get your body moving slowly, feeling good in your spine, your back, your shoulders, and your hips, so that you can go about your day feeling a little bit more comfortable. So starting in a seat, you'll notice I have a blanket folded underneath my sits bones. It might, if you don't have a yoga blanket, you can absolutely fold a towel or another blanket. It's all good. Just taking a little lift through your pelvis so you feel a little tilt forward instead of rounding back. You might also have with you blocks if that's available. If you have blocks, you can also use nice thick books. That works too. And then I have a strap. I have a bolster here too, just for comfort. A pillow can work really well. And a strap could be a belt as well. This is actually a belt. So I know that props are, you can get fancy yoga props or you can just use what you have around your house. So know that. So find a seat, a comfortable place that works for you, and just let your eyes close down for a moment. Start to feel your body on your mat. Notice if this is the first time that you're finding yourself here. Know that your legs don't have to be crossed, they could be straight, you could be kneeling. Be with what makes sense in your body. Take another steady breath in and out here. And start to notice how you breathe. Feel how on inhale your rib cage expands. You might feel your belly expand. Feel how on your exhale you draw everything in towards center. Watch that breath. 3 more inhales, 3 more exhales like this. Your breath might be slightly audible. And let your eyes flutter open. And inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead. And then start to imagine you're climbing a rope, reaching up with one hand and then the other, stretching around the muscles around your shoulder blades, your side body, reaching long here, experiencing some stretch and length through your side body. Take another breath like that. And then float your hands down. We'll move a little bit here with our breath. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, release hands down. Don't worry how far your arms go up. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, touch back down. 3 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time, reaching your arms up and taking your hands down. If your legs are crossed, go ahead and switch the cross of your ankles. Notice how that feels. We'll inhale, reach arms up, and then exhale, twist to the right. Your left hand can come to your right thigh. Your right hand can come support behind your back. Looking forward, gently unwind. Arms stretch up and twist to the left. Notice how your breath changes when you're in this twist. And then look forward, unwind, arms stretch up. And then take your hands down to your knees or your shins, whatever is comfortable. Inhale, pull your heart forward, lift your chest to the sky, and exhale, round. You might even gaze toward your navel. Inhale, lift and open through your heart. Exhale, round it in. One more time like that. Inhale to lift. Exhale to round. Inhale, find neutral. We'll take our legs back behind us, coming to all fours. However you get there is great. I like to pad up my knees, so using your blanket or your towel, whatever is working. Hands come down to the earth. Inhale, pull your heart forward. Exhale, round, looking towards your navel. Inhale, draw your heart forward. Exhale, round, moving with your spine. One more time like that. Inhale, pull heart forward. And exhale, round it in. Inhale, find neutral. Stretch your right leg straight back behind you so your right toes tuck on the ground. If you're not sure, it looks like this. And then press through your right heel. See if you can get a nice stretch through your calf, the back of your knee. Pull that right leg up and then draw it all the way over to the left side of your space. Your toes could be tucked or the top of your foot could be down. Take an inhale and then exhale, look over your left shoulder, beginning to open through right side body. Looking forward, gently unwind, send the right leg back behind you. Staying here or balancing the left arm forward if you'd like. Knowing that this can be quite challenging and you want to draw your ribs to your hips and feel really strong through your center. Take a breath in and release the left hand, release the right knee. Left leg stretches back, left toes tuck, press through that heel. Keep your breath in and out through your nose. And then lifting that leg up, drawing it over to the right side, looking back over your right shoulder, thinking about that C-shaped curve in your spine. Steady breath in, steady breath out. And then looking forward, left leg stretches right back behind you, staying there, or floating your right arm forward, connecting to your center, feeling balanced, feeling your breath, feeling your strength. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, hand lands, knee lands. If you have blocks, you might walk them underneath your hands. We'll step the right foot forward. One of my favorite movements to wake up my body. We'll come into a low lunge. Inhale, pull heart forward. And then on exhale, straighten that right leg. Toes can pull in. Inhale brings the knee to bend and your heart draws forward. Exhale, pulling back, thinking about toes towards shin. 3 more like that. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to draw back. Your blocks can be at whatever height feels good. Try to keep the breath moving in and out through your nose. And pull that leg back, re-bend into your knee, tuck your left toes, lift the left knee off the ground. Block could be underneath that left hand. Right hand can come to your thigh. As you start to spin your chest to the right, right arm could also reach up to the sky, whatever feels best. Full inhale. Exhale, right hand comes back down to the earth. Left knee lowers, right leg comes back. Watching for how the difference between right and left side feel. Let your knees go wide. Sink your hips back to your heels, coming into child's pose. Arms could stretch forward. Arms could reach back at your sides. And your head could be resting on a block. Take 3 steady breaths in and out. Come up onto all fours when you're ready. Hands can return to those blocks. And we'll step the left foot forward. Inhale to pull your heart forward, getting that stretch in the right hip flexors. And then exhale, straightening the left leg, hamstring back of the knee, calf. Walk it forward, find the lunge. Exhale, pulling back into what we call Ardha Hanumanasana, or this hamstring stretch. Noticing if you can match your breath with movement. One more time to bend into your knee and to straighten that leg back. Bend back into your left knee, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee off the ground. Left hand can be on the thigh, could reach up to the ceiling if you'd like, maybe even a wiggle through the fingers. Full breath in, and exhale, release the left hand. Right knee lowers, left knee lowers. This time you might play with making your child's pose a little bit closer, almost like you're making yourself into a seed. If this doesn't feel good, don't do it. But you can pull those thighs close, rest your head on a block, and then stretch your arms back behind you. So you're kind of curving in, turning everything inward. Another deep breath here. And then slowly walk yourself back to all fours. Use your blocks again if you'd like. We'll step the right foot forward, tuck the back toes, and step the left foot forward. Bend your knees a lot as you find yourself in a forward fold. You could rest your elbows on your thighs and let your head hang heavy. Bend your knees a lot here, and inhale, draw your arms all the way up overhead, and let your hands come to hearts. Finding your strap, we'll take the strap, or the belt, whatever you've decided, and reach it up overhead. Arms will be wider than shoulders, ribs will pull down so you're not just kind of sticking your ribs out, so pull back, feel connected to center. Arms stretch up, take an inhale. On exhale, bend your elbows. See if you can draw the strap towards your neck. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, reach back, bend those elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades. 3 more, inhale, reach up. Exhale, pull down. Inhale, reach up. And draw back. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, stretch your arms straight up. And then you might walk your hands a little closer to one another so they're more shoulder width. We'll take a lift up through our side body and then lean to the right. Inhale up through center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center, release your hands. You can use the strap or not, whatever feels good. I'm going to suggest you use the strap. We'll take it back behind us. You could also interlace your hands. We'll inhale, lift our chest, and then exhale, bend knees, and start to draw the arms up overhead any amounts. Releasing the arms down, letting the strap go, taking your hands back to blocks, step the right leg back, right knee lowers, left knee lowers, back to all fours. You can slide your blocks off to the side, send your legs out in front of you, coming into your seated position again, perhaps folding that blanket underneath your sits bones. Taking your feet together, letting your knees separate in Baddha Konasana. We'll take blocks under our knees if we'd like, or not. All is wonderful here. We'll inhale, lift heart, and on exhale, start to walk your body forward and allow for this forward fold. Reconnect to the steadiness of your inhales, the steadiness of your exhales. Walking your hands back up, lifting your torso, help your knees to point in, and then extend your legs long, give your knees a little wiggle. You can slide the blocks off to the side, bend your knees, walk your feet as wide as the mat, and start to let your knees move side to side. You might even reach across with your opposite arm to get a little bit more of a twist here. Do what feels right in your body. Moving as slowly or as quickly as suits you. When you feel like you've evened out your body here, pause. We'll slide the blanket, if you have one, underneath or off of your mat, out of the way. You might choose to have a block nearby, but it's not necessary. Lower to the ground. You can lower one side of your body and then the other. We'll reach our right leg up in the air, maybe circle out the ankle a few times, and then cross the right ankle over the left thigh. You could hug in your knee. You could reach your hands through that little triangle you created with your legs. Hug the left knee into your chest. Breathing here. And releasing the foot down. Sending the right leg up again, another little shake. Release the right foot to the earth. Left leg stretches up, circle it around. Left ankle over the right thigh, hugging the knee in. Noticing the opening and the stretch that you might feel around your piriformis or your glutes or even up through your hamstrings. Release the right leg, give the left leg a nice shake. And then stretch your legs long. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a full body breath in. And a big bend back into your knees, pressing into your feet, lifting your hips up off the ground. A little wiggle, wiggle. Get the shoulder blades under your back. You could take hands to ankles. You could pull your hands underneath you and interlace your hands. Take another deep breath. And then releasing down. Slide the block, if you have one, underneath your hips. If you don't worry, but try to keep the block right underneath your pelvis. Hug one knee in and then the other, and extend your legs up to the sky. Alternatively, if you don't have a block, but you do have a wall nearby, you could wiggle right up to the edge of the wall and send your legs up the wall as well. That might feel even better. You can stay there for relaxation, or you can release yourself down into your Shavasana, into your rest pose. You might have a bolster or a pillow underneath your legs. Arms could stretch out to the side. You might place a blanket over your hips or over your entire body. Allow yourself to drop into a space that's restful. Let your body grow heavy on the earth. Relax any effort in your physical body. Let your back body grow heavy. Remembering that you can stay in your Shavasana for as long as you'd like. Perhaps you even follow your Shavasana with a seated meditation. And if you're running short on time, you can slowly make your way to a seat. Bringing hands to hearts, bowing forehead to fingertips. I wish you all abundant joy. Namaste.